Hello, this video is going to teach you how to train your dog to do a button push. So the idea of this is that your dog does that, your dog goes over and presses a talking button on your command. So these are great for things like getting the children to communicate with the dog, so asking the dog to tell the child to do things. Also things like bonding exercises, so you can get talking tiles that you can record things onto yourselves. So it might be that you record your child's favourite theme tune onto it or a favourite saying they have, so that can help bring the dog and child closer together, or maybe as a distraction technique to avoid various situations. So we're going to start off with this button. This is one from Staples, so it just says that is easy. And we're also going to use a target board to start off with to try and get Blue's aim a bit better. So to start off with, we're going to use a target board. So we've got a wooden circle for demonstration purposes. This might be at home just a paper plate with a cross on it, or something a bit smaller. To start off with, you want something fairly big, because the idea of this is you're going to get your dog used to using their paw in a certain area before we transfer that onto a smaller button. So you can imagine the end result of the button is quite a small, precise area, so we just need to get our dogs used to targeting an area first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place this on the ground. Blue's quite keen, so he'll probably be quite quick. So I'm going to place it on the ground, and when Blue moves towards it, I'm going to click and treat him. And I'm going to treat him away from the target board so that he's coming back from board next time. Okay. So you can see straight away that Blue's using his paws, so your dogs might not be used to this. It's just that Blue's done a lot of training in the past. So if they're not, then just click and treat them for any movement towards that target board. So you can see that Blue is using two paws to start off with, which is fine to start off with, but ideally I just want him using that one paw. So partly I'm going to try just getting that click in really quick before that second paw goes on. What he tends to do is that if I click but then take a bit longer to get that treat out, by that time he'll have put that second paw on. So I need to be quick with that treat delivery as well for him. What I can also try is holding that treat over where he is. So if he's got 1 foot on that target board, then he's going to get lots of clicks and treats for doing it in the same position and then throwing a treat away. If he puts 2 treats on, then we just throw that treat further away and start again. But again, lots of treats because he's got that 1 foot on. That's a good method to use as well if you're trying to increase your dog's aim. So once they've got a bit better at this, you want to just be clicking them when they've got that foot in the middle of the target board.
You can see here with a dog who doesn't have as much experience with training that I'm clicking and treating him for any interest he's showing in that board, so just looking at it. Then if he accidentally puts his paw onto it, then he gets lots of treats for that. I'll then hold off and only click and treat if he does put any foot towards the target board. It doesn't have to be on the board to start off with, it could just be near it.
So the next stage is to add the button in instead of the target. So there are different ways of doing this. Some people will put the button onto the target. So I recommend velcroing it if you do, otherwise the button will fly off when your dog aims for it. I found, however, that for a lot of dogs this will confuse them slightly, so it might be that they're trying to target the board instead of the button, whilst I actually just want them for the button. So different dogs work differently, that might work for your dog. What I'm going to do for Blue is just have that button down. So what I'm going to do is, in this session, do a couple of aiming for that target board again, yeah, that's right. And then when he's getting his treat, quickly swap it out for a button. So he's in that motion of using his paw, and hopefully he'll just then go for the button instead of the target board when I move out of the way. So we start off. Good boy. So his aim's a bit off to start off with because again it's quite a small area, but to start off with, if he's just using that paw, then he's getting that click and treat, and he might be a bit scrabbly to start off with as he gets used to that area. Good boy. Good lad. Good boy. So you can see now that he's not using those two paws that he was at the start of using the target board, which is really nice to see. And he's less scrabbly as well. So partly this is that he's had a bit of practice, he's not as excited about it, but he's also really thinking about it. Good boy. Good. So he's using the right amount of pressure to get that button to start talking. Some dogs might struggle with that, so they might be quite light with their pawing. So if they are, then start off with you're accepting that, but then just hold off with those clicks until they do. So what we're going to do now is add in that verbal command. So as you might have seen, we've not been using any verbal commands at this point. Praising him, that's fine, but we're just not telling him what to do yet, just so that he knows that this final goal is what that word means. So the cue that I'm going to use is the word push, and I might indicate towards the button as well. So when he is going towards that button, I'll do a few sessions without asking him to do anything, just if he's offering it, then brilliant. And then when he's in the motion of doing that, I'll ask him to push just as he's heading towards it. Okay.
That was easy. That was easy.
Push.
That was easy.
And push.
That was easy.
Push.
That was easy.
Push.
That was easy.
Push tree. Push. Push.
That was easy.
Push.
That was easy.
And there you have it. So you can increase the distance. Good boy, finished. You can increase the distance between yourself and the button over time, so your dog gets more confident with what they're doing. So that might mean that the end result is that the button is in one room with your child and you're in a different room, so your child can't see you cueing the dog to go push the button. So especially if you're trying to use that button